Ever wonder why some couples seem to sail smoothly through conflicts and disagreements while others struggle? The key lies in effective conflict resolution. It's more than just a buzzword, it's the cornerstone of a healthy relationship. When we handle disagreements with understanding, patience, and respect, we strengthen our bonds and grow together. It's not about who's right or wrong, but how we navigate the stormy seas of conflict together. Stay tuned as we delve into the top 10 strategies for healthy conflict resolution for couples. Top of the list is open communication. It's the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, especially when it comes to resolving conflicts. When we communicate openly and honestly, we create an environment of trust and mutual understanding. Think about it. How many times has a simple misunderstanding spiraled into a full-blown argument? This can often be traced back to a lack of open communication. By keeping secrets or withholding information, we unintentionally plant the seeds of misunderstanding and disagreement. On the other hand, when we share our thoughts, feelings, and concerns openly, we invite our partner into our world. We give them the opportunity to understand us better, and vice versa. This mutual understanding can often lead to more effective conflict resolution. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember to communicate openly. Share your thoughts, express your feelings, and invite your partner to do the same. Remember, communication is key in any relationship. Next up is active listening. This is not just about hearing the words your partner is saying, it's about fully engaging, focusing on them, and absorbing their words and the emotions behind them. Active listening is a key practice that shows your partner that you genuinely care about their feelings and perspective. Imagine your partner's words as a gift. When we receive a gift, we don't interrupt the giver, do we? No, we wait patiently, take it, and express our gratitude. Similarly, when your partner is speaking, let them finish their thoughts. Interruptions can make them feel unheard and undervalued. Once they've finished speaking, respond appropriately. This doesn't mean you need to agree with everything they say. Rather, validate their feelings, acknowledge their point of view, and respectfully share your own perspective. Remember, the goal here is understanding, not winning an argument. So, listen to understand, not to respond. Moving on to our third strategy, empathy. It's a word we hear often, but what does it really mean in the context of conflict resolution? Simply put, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's about putting yourself in your partner's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and recognizing their emotions. When disagreements arise, it's easy to get trapped in our own perspectives. But by practicing empathy, we open ourselves up to a more comprehensive understanding of the situation. We begin to see not just our own feelings and thoughts, but also those of our partner. This understanding can significantly alleviate tension, as it fosters a sense of shared experience and mutual respect. Remember, empathy doesn't mean agreeing with your partner's viewpoint, it means understanding it. It's about acknowledging their feelings as valid, even if they differ from your own. Empathy is the bridge to understanding. Fourth on our list is expressing feelings. It's essential to the health of any relationship. When a conflict arises, it's natural to have an emotional response, but it's how we convey these emotions that can make all the difference. Expressing feelings honestly and respectfully can pave the way for understanding and resolution. Imagine a pressure cooker. If you keep the lid on tight, the pressure builds up until it explodes. Similarly, bottling up emotions can lead to outbursts and escalate conflicts. By expressing your feelings, you're releasing that pressure in a controlled, constructive manner. It's important to remember, though, that there's a difference between expressing feelings and blaming the other person. Use I statements instead of you statements. For example, say, "I feel hurt when," instead of "you always." Expressing feelings isn't about winning or losing. It's about understanding and being understood. So don't be afraid to express your feelings, but do it with respect. Halfway through our list is taking responsibility. It's a pivotal part of any healthy relationship, especially when it comes to resolving conflicts. When we acknowledge our part in a disagreement, we validate our partner's feelings and show them that we respect their perspective. It's not about pointing fingers or assigning blame, but rather about understanding how our actions may have contributed to the situation. In the heat of the moment, it can be all too easy to play the blame game. But remember, blaming your partner can escalate conflicts, turning a simple misunderstanding into a full-blown argument. Taking responsibility means saying, "I'm sorry, I was wrong," when it's warranted. It means showing your partner that you're willing to grow and learn from your mistakes. It's a step towards better communication, deeper understanding, and ultimately, a stronger bond. And isn't that what we all want? Remember, it takes two to tango. Moving on to strategy number 6, mutual respect. In the dance of dialogue, respect plays a crucial role. It's the rhythm that synchronizes our steps, the melody that harmonizes our voices. Disrespect, on the other hand, is like a discordant note that can jumble the symphony of conversation and escalate conflicts. Respect is not just about being polite or courteous, it's about valuing your partner's perspective, even when it differs from your own. It's about acknowledging their feelings, their experiences, their ideas. It's about giving them the space to express themselves without fear of ridicule or dismissal. Remember, every person brings a unique perspective to the table. Disrespect can damage relationships, not just by causing hurt feelings, but by undermining trust. In conflict, it's crucial to remember that you and your partner are on the same team. So, next time you find yourself in a heated debate, take a moment, breathe, and remember. Treat your partner as you would like to be treated. Next up is the 7th strategy, taking a break. In the midst of a heated argument, emotions can run high, and sometimes it's hard to think clearly. That's why it's crucial to take a breather. It's not about running away from the problem, but rather giving each other the space to cool down and reflect. Taking a break can transform the way you approach conflicts. It allows your mind to reset, making room for rational thoughts to replace those fueled by anger or frustration. During this pause, try to consider the other person's perspective. This can lead to more understanding and less defensiveness when you resume the conversation. Remember, it's okay to say, "I need a moment," or "Can we continue this conversation later?" It's a sign of self-awareness and respect for the relationship. It's about preserving harmony over winning an argument. Sometimes the best thing to do is to take a break and breathe. 8th on our list is negotiation. Now, this might sound a tad bit formal for a couple's disagreement, but trust me, it's a crucial part of resolving conflicts. Negotiation is not about winning or losing. It's about finding a solution that satisfies both parties. Think of it as a dance, where you're both leading and following, trying to find a rhythm that works for you two. It's not about giving up or giving in, it's about giving and taking. It's about understanding that your partner's happiness is as important as yours. So, how do you negotiate? Start by openly discussing your needs and wants. Then listen to your partner's needs and wants. Try to find similarities, areas where you can agree. From there, work towards a compromise that respects both your perspectives. Remember, the goal is not to win the argument, but to strengthen the relationship. Negotiation is about finding a middle ground. 9th on our list is seeking professional help. Now, this doesn't mean you've failed or your relationship is doomed. Not at all. Sometimes conflicts can feel like a maze, and it's okay to ask for a guide. That's where professionals like therapists and counselors come in. Therapists and counselors are trained to navigate the complexities of human emotions and interactions. They provide a safe, neutral space where you can express your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or bias. They're like a lighthouse guiding you through the stormy seas of conflict. They can equip you with practical tools and strategies for healthy conflict resolution, techniques that are tailored specifically to you and your partner's unique dynamics. This can help you understand each other better, communicate more effectively, and resolve conflicts in a healthier, more constructive way. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a step towards growth and improvement. So don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. Last but not least, patience and persistence. Conflict resolution isn't a magic trick that happens overnight. It's a process, a journey that demands your time and effort. Like a seed growing into a tree, it needs nurturing. Be patient, because good things often take time. Be persistent, because it's easy to give up when things get tough. But remember, the most magnificent views come after the hardest climb. So hold on, keep trying, keep communicating. Patience and persistence can move mountains. Let's wrap up with a quick recap of the top 10 strategies for healthy conflict resolution for couples. We've journeyed through the importance of open communication, a key to understanding and resolving differences. We've underscored active listening, a tool to validate each other's feelings and perspectives. We've explored empathy, the ability to step into your partner's shoes and expressing feelings, the courage to reveal your inner self. We've looked at taking responsibility, a step towards personal growth and mutual respect, a foundation for a harmonious relationship. We've talked about the power of taking a break, an opportunity to calm down and think clearly. We dove into negotiation, a process of finding a middle ground, and the option of seeking professional help, a wise choice when things get tough. Lastly, we've emphasized patience and persistence, virtues that can help you weather the storms together. Remember, conflict is inevitable, but how you handle it makes all the difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship advice.